Send them away. I look forward to it. Ross Goodell is the National Senator from New South Wales. Nicholas Reece is the Lord Mayor of Melbourne. They will agree on not much, apart from it's great to be on the show this evening. Gentlemen, hello. All right, Senator, what did you think about the way that in the Senate today, the Greens tried to pretend that every single person who went anywhere near or agreed with anything to do with these marches was a racist, and that when the coalition tried to put in the right to free speech, it was defeated by the Senate today?
Well, the right of free speech only happens one way, apparently, and that's if you're carrying a flag that has red, black, white and green on it. But this is what we see here. There were real middle-class Australians out there, and you and I spoke last week, and we spoke about how we knew some of these people were going to come out. It was going to put a taint on it. We knew what the news stories would be. Then there were some very bad people that just saw this as an opportunity. They pushed their agenda. They shouldn't have been there. But the real mums and dads out there, they want a sense of equality. They're not being heard. They've got to say stuff. And we see them, we hear them, we want to be there for them. But equally, I think you and I both agree, there were some people that just should not be out there doing what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, again, right, I mean, let's be really simple, right? If you want to dismiss a protest of people marching for their country, teachers, any sort of protest anywhere, if you can find the one sign that disqualifies everyone else there and changes the subject, then that is a tactic which is often used by people who seek to change the subject, right? I have tried to hold the common ground, which was to say, in the same way that the one person holding up the swastika was not a sign of all people who marched across the Sydney Harbour Bridge, would you not agree with me that the one person holding up the photo of the police killer in Victoria does not taint all of the people in all of the cities, Nick?
Look, I agree that immigration is a very legitimate topic of debate in this country. In fact, you could almost say it was the foundational debate. I think the first bill passed by the Australian Parliament was the White Australia policy. It was a debate about immigration. So it is a legitimate issue for us to be working through how much immigration should be occurring in this country. But I've also got to say, seeing some of those scenes, which we all saw on the news, about what was happening at those rallies, I would say if you're a part of a Middle Australia for an everyday Australian, then you've got to be seeing that activity and saying, hey, this ain't our party. This is not the gig I thought I was coming to. I mean, Paul, when there are people holding up signs of Desi Freeman, an accused cop killer who is on the run in Victoria.
Sure.
When in Brisbane, there was neo-Nazis getting into a punch-on with each other. In Melbourne, they overran Camp Sovereignty, which is an Aboriginal burial ground. I mean, they're campaigning against immigration, yet they went and attacked the first Australians. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So if you're an everyday Australian and you've turned up to that party, I think you're saying, hey, this isn't what we thought we were coming along to. We are leaving. And so... yeah,
so you disagree with the Prime Minister, who has said tonight, quote, some good people?
No, I'm saying that there would have been some good people there, but I think we also all saw the ugly, ugly side of what was happening in those rallies. And I think most Aussies who were there would be saying, hey, this is not our bag. We ain't going to be associated with this.